Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you are enjoying this day. We made it through the week and it is Friday. Hopefully you got some fun plans for the weekend, whether that means just napping the whole time or going out and seeing your friends and family, whatever it is. I do hope that you have a lovely weekend ahead of you and that you've had a pretty okay week so far. So today, because we are a little bit tight for time, I will be looking at your overall energy with the Sacred Rebel deck. I'll also pull another card just for a little bit of extra message from the mini Oracle deck that we have. And then I will look at your weekend energy also using the Sacred Rebel deck. It'll be very simple, hopefully just 3 cards, maybe more. We never really know if like more cards want to come out, then I'm not going to stop them. And that's about it. If you would like a personal reading, generally I do readings on some Monday evenings, Tuesday evenings, and Sundays during the day. Those are my best days. So if one of those works for you and you're interested, there is a link in the description to the Maiden Circle channel, website, where you can book a reading of your own. They are pretty cheap right now. They're like on sale. They've been on sale pretty much forever, and that might change if I start getting more clients, but right now, because I don't have a lot, it seems worth it, even though the readings tend to be like a half hour of card reading, plus another half hour to 40 minutes of consultation, discussion, maybe extra cards are pulled, and just kind of working through your issues and your problems. So I'm not just leaving you with like, this is what the card says, go do something, like in these videos. It's actually a consultation where we get deep and talk specifically about what you're going through and ways to kind of work through those issues. So it's actually a really great deal. And even the $30 is a really great deal, but like I've said before, just at the time, it just feels right to keep it from being very expensive. So again, if you'd like a reading, go check that out. They are pretty involved, pretty in-depth, especially in comparison to these videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy for this day. What is your overall energy for Friday, April 5th, 2019? For whoever this reading is meant for, please tell us, what is the overall energy for this day, Friday, April 5th, 2019, from our higher selves? Okay, so a bunch of cards just jumped out, 6 cards to be exact. 7 cards to be exact. And since 7 is a pretty lucky number, I'm going to go ahead and pull your card from these 7 that were like, hey, pay attention to us, pick us, pick us. So what is the overall energy for whoever this reading is meant for this day, Friday, okay, April 5th, 2019. So I'll tell you why I said okay in just a second. Please and thank you. So I just pulled inspiration and then also got seeing the true you. So while I was like shuffling those cards, this one basically just flipped over in my hand and I was like, all right, I see you. So this message today is, of course, to like listen to your inspiration. There's some very fertile energy going on in your head today. There may be ideas. You may be inspired by something someone says, watching something someone does, whatever it is. You're feeling a little bit inspired to kind of pursue something. And whatever that is, it's very close to being who you are. And you're also in this position where you're trying harder to show your true self to the world, whoever you are. You may not have been able to kind of show yourself that well, but you're at this point where you're like, yeah, I am going to be me. I don't have to conform to what other people want me to conform to. I can just be the me that I'm comfortable being. I can just be the me that feels right and feels, relaxed and rested and like is aware of things that some people may not believe you would be aware of, or like things that you may even be denial of awareness. And I'm saying that because we got this little cup of tea here. And honestly, it's like the dumbest reason that I'm thinking that, but you know how like people say like, give me the tea, what's the tea? Like that's like slang right now. So I'm thinking that you probably know something that you aren't sure you know, or people don't believe you know, but you're like, yeah, I know. I'm aware of these things. I'm aware of these, either something someone else is telling me, either something someone else is doing. I'm aware of the truth behind that, and I'm going to stand in my truth and take whatever steps I need to just be me, to be that true, authentic version of myself. And I think you're going to be inspired by this truth, by this thing that you are aware of that other people are not, or people don't believe you know, or people think this secret that maybe people don't believe about you, that you know about yourself, that you know to be true. You're going to take that knowledge, and it's going to inspire you to create something, or to try something new, or just to move in a new direction. Okay, so there's like a mindset shift here. All right, so that is your energy for today. I'm going to pull one card from the mini oracle. Are there any other messages to be brought to us from my higher self to theirs, from those beings that watch over us? Are there any other messages to be brought to us for this day, Friday, March 5th, April 5th? Why do I keep saying March? April 5th, 2019. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. When I lean towards love, I am led. And instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. I know I said I was going to pull one card, but you know, this is just what happens sometimes. So I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. And this is pretty clear. It's basically saying, you know what, the universe is going to inspire you. It's going to give you ideas. It's going to show you signs. It's going to help guide you. And I don't believe that every little thing that we think is a sign really is, but many are. And the universe is saying, hey, this is the direction you need to go in, and you need to trust that. And if you trust that, then you'll be taken in the right direction. Okay, and if you trust that with love in your heart, again, you'll be led where you need to go. You'll be taken to the right place. And if you're trusting whatever it is that the universe is trying to get to you, if you're like, hey, this is, I'm on the right path, I'm where I need to go, the universe is not going to lead me astray, I am acting in love, I am being guided by this love and by the universe, and what I want, you're going to know that instead of asking for a specific outcome, you're going to know that just asking for the highest good of all is going to not only benefit you even more than that specific outcome would have, it's going to benefit everyone around you, everyone that comes into contact with you. And that's going to help you feel even more authentic, even more like you're being your true self, like you're able to present your true face to the world, because you're letting the universe, you're letting love guide you, you're letting it help you become that person that you want to be. You're letting it help you find those good, best outcomes without trying to control the situation too much. Okay, that's a very positive energy for you. I'm going to pull one or two more cards depending on what they want, just to see what your energy is for this weekend, the weekend of Saturday and Sunday, April 6th and 7th. What is the energy for whoever this reading is meant for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, April 6th and April 7th, 2019. Please and thank you. And of course, always thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being so patient about the monthly reading. I know that's a bit late. I appreciate you. So thank you. And what is your weekend energy? Sirens again. Always sirens. So you have Heaven Sent, which you guys probably know by now that we get this like all the time. Like, I am so to the point where it's just like, should I just take it out of my deck? Because this keeps popping up. We have Heaven Sent. So the messages you're getting, they are coming from beyond. And I always like to say that anyway, because I don't believe that it's me giving you these messages, and I don't believe it's the cards giving you these messages. I personally believe that there are beings way beyond us. They can come from heaven, they can be our ancestors, whatever it is you want to call them, gods, angels, fairies, deity, whatever. I believe that they are coming through and using symbolism, using psychology, using the way brains work, the way people connect things. They're using that to send us messages, okay? So you're getting a message that is from beyond, that is more than just the mundane, more than just what's going on Earth. But I do want to see just a little bit more, because heaven sent can also be, it could be a warning, it could be a joyful message, it could be a lot of things. So I would like to see, please, what this heaven sent is about. I do notice that we have so far 3 3s in your reading. So again, that's the number of divinity, that's the number of the gods, that's like saying, hey, we're watching you, we're guiding you, we are inspiring you, we are trying to help you to know that you are on the right path, or you will be on the right path if you listen to us. Okay, so that just jumped out, but I don't know, I don't really feel like that was anything other than my fingers, but we'll see. Please tell me more about this heaven sense. Okay, so again, you're being inspired, and I think the message here, we got softly, softly, the tender touch. That's what jumped out, and then I pulled what is already with you. So I think, and the next card on the deck was the word wants to be written. So I think the message for you from heaven sent is basically saying, you know what, be gentle with yourself, but know that you are going to be inspired. Know that some new ideas are coming to you, and that the things you're trying to bring into your life, the person you're trying to be, that true authentic self that you're working towards, know that that's already with you. You just have to accept it and act in accordance, act on these beliefs. Say, you know what, if I am already this kind of person, then am I doing what this kind of person would do? If I'm wanting to be, a CEO of a company, am I acting CEO-ish, or am I acting like, a low-level employee? If I want to work at, that specific grocery store that pays really well, am I acting like a good employee, or am I showing up late all the time and being belligerent, being rude to my coworkers, and like telling people that I hate my job all the time? Or am I acting like I want that job, or want that promotion, or want a certain position? Like, act as if you have the thing that you want, because you do, because it's already yours. If it's meant to be yours, it is yours. Again, don't go aggressive with that. Like, don't show up at work dressed like Wonder Woman because you want the job of Wonder Woman. Like, be gentle, be open to changes, be open to the flow, ebb and flow of the way things happen, and of the fact that other people are not always going to do what you want them to do, or think the way you want them to think, and it's your job to decide how you respond to that. And this is telling you, to try to respond with a little bit more care, a little bit more compassion, a little more gentle behavior from whatever you get today. And that includes with yourself. Try to treat yourself with that kind of kindness, and don't try to rush through things, because whatever it is you're wanting, it's already coming to you. Okay, it's your job to really get into that position where you're feeling like you're being your authentic true self, and really get to that place where you're like letting yourself be led and guided by love, by the universe, by deity. Pray for the best outcome. Again, be gentle. Like, don't try to force an outcome. Pray for the best outcome, and know that whatever it is that's meant for you is yours, and it will be with you. Be patient, give yourself time, and as always, always let your heart be filled and led by love, with and by love. Okay? That is your message for this Friday and this weekend. Thank you so, so very much for being here. I will see you Monday. Look for your monthly April reading on Monday. And that's about it. Thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Remember always that I love you. Bye.